All right. I'm all packed for the business trip. I mean, I just threw stuff in my bag, but it'll be fine, right?
Wait, you just threw stuff in your bag? This is an important trip. Are you seriously okay with that level of preparation? Don't go causing me any trouble, all right?
Relax. I'll be fine. Anything I forget, I can just buy over there. Besides, this trip came up suddenly. I didn't have much time to prepare.
Didn't have much time? Remember the last time you said that and forgot the important documents? Your boss wasn't exactly thrilled, was he?
Oh, yeah. That was just bad luck. This time, it'll be different, I swear. If I forget something, I'll just deal with it when it happens.
You always say I'll deal with it later, but in the end, who's the one actually dealing with it? Me. Are you sure you won't be calling me in a panic like usual?
Nah, I've got everything this time. I even packed my suit, so I'm good to go.
Are you sure? You always leave with so much confidence, and then an hour later, you're texting me like, oh no, I forgot something important.
All right, I get it. You're being a bit over the top, don't you think? But I'm telling you, I've got it under control this time.
You always do things last minute. If you planned properly, you wouldn't have to scramble later. And buying stuff over there, that's gonna hit our budget, you know?
Yeah, well, okay. Maybe you've got a point. But you don't have to be so stingy about it. It's not a big deal.
Not a big deal? If I weren't around to save the day, everything would fall apart. I can already see you calling me in a panic later.
Do you really not trust me at all? I always find a way to make it work, don't I?
That's because I'm always there to clean up the mess. Have you ever thought about what would happen if I wasn't there?
All right. I do appreciate your help, Mrs. Super Organized.
If you forget anything this time, you'll handle it yourself, okay? I'm tired of always rescuing you.
Okay. Wait, where's my credit card again? It's around here somewhere. I'll find it later.
Seriously?
Hey, guess what? I wrapped up work early today, so I'm heading to my parents' place.
What?
Yeah, I took the afternoon off, so I'm going back home for a quick visit.
Wow, that's pretty last minute.
Yeah, it just kind of hit me out of nowhere.
Oh, by the way, did you get something for your mom?
What?
You know your mom loves those fancy city sweets, right? Why don't you pick up some cookies or chocolates in a nice gift box from the store? She'll love that.
Oh, right. Good idea. I didn't even think about getting a gift. Well, I've got a little time before my train, so I'll check out the store on my way. I swear, I wouldn't think of this stuff if you didn't remind me. Thanks for the heads up.
See? I told you. Your mom really appreciates those little gestures. She especially loves fancy treats, so make sure to pick something nice. If you can't decide, just give me a call.
I don't think I need to be that picky. She'll probably be happy with whatever I get. Honestly, you're something else.
What do you mean?
You know, she doesn't like you much. But here you are giving me advice about her.
I don't think she dislikes me at all. Besides, it doesn't really matter how she feels. Doing the right thing is what's important for the family, right?
Is that how you see it? Because from where I'm standing, it doesn't seem like you two are getting along. Doesn't her cold attitude bother you?
I don't see it that way. She's just a little distant. You probably feel like she's cold because we don't interact much, but people like her are the ones who show up when it really matters.
Is that what you think? I don't know. I still find it hard to understand. Anyway, I'll go find a gift now.
Good idea. Have a safe trip. And don't forget to call me if anything comes up. I'm sure she's excited to see you. And she'll definitely appreciate you making the extra effort. Did you make it there okay? Haven't heard from you, so I'm getting a little worried. Did you see your mom yet? Hello?
Yeah, I made it. What's up?
You've been gone for almost an hour and I haven't heard a thing. I just wanted to make sure you arrived safely. A simple, "Hey, I made it," would have been nice.
Oh, right. My bad. I've just been chilling. Kind of lost track of time.
Okay.
But we're just relaxing. Don't call me. Now you've brought me back to reality. Mom's joking she's gonna get us divorced.
Wait a minute.
What?
Did you just call her mom? That's not really what I'm used to hearing from you. And to be honest, it feels a bit strange. I mean, maybe you called her that when you were younger, but hearing you suddenly use it now kind of surprised me. Is there any special reason for it? Or did something happen that made you start using that again?
Oh, well, it's not like there's any deep meaning behind it or anything. You know, I did call her mom when I was a kid. I guess it just slipped out. I grew up calling her that, but at some point, I just naturally stopped using it. It's been a while since we had some one-on-one time, and I guess it brought back old habits. She even mentioned how happy it would make her to hear me say mom again after so long. So yeah, it just kinda happened. It's a bit embarrassing, but I think it probably brings back good memories for her.
Really? I always thought of your mom as being more practical, not the sentimental type. I didn't expect her to be so comfortable leaning on you like that. I pictured her as a strict, no-nonsense person who doesn't show much emotion. But maybe there's a softer side to her I haven't seen before. It's interesting how relationships between parents and children can change like that. I didn't really get it before, but maybe I should try to deepen my relationship with your mom too.
Yeah, she doesn't show that side often, but it's there. Especially now that we have some quiet time together. I guess those old feelings are coming up. It just reminds me that sometimes parent-child relationships are deeper than what you see on the surface. I used to think she was just strict, but I understand her a lot better now. If you spend a bit more time with her, you might start to see a different side of her too.
I see. That makes sense now. It's interesting how relationships with parents can evolve over time, huh? I've always felt a bit distant from your mom, but maybe that's because I've only seen one side of her. I'll start paying more attention to her inner side. If there really is a different side to her, like you said, maybe I can understand her better too.
Exactly. The longer you know someone, the deeper the bond grows. It would mean a lot to me if you could understand that side of her too. Oh, but you're doubting her a bit, aren't you? I can tell you're still not fully trusting my mom. It comes through in your texts, you know. But don't worry. She's aware of it too, and I don't think she minds.
I'm not really doubting her. It's just that it feels a bit unexpected. And I'm kind of thrown off because it's so different from how I've seen her before. But if she really does have that softer side, like you said, then that's a good thing. It's important for family relationships to deepen, and I want to support that. If she's showing that side, then maybe I could get along with her better too.
That's great to hear. So, how about this? Give me a sec. Why don't we switch and talk to her directly? I know texting is fine, but she's been saying she'd love to chat with you, and I think she'd really appreciate it. I just hope this can help smooth things out between you two. I mean, communication between family is important, and maybe this can be the start of a better relationship between you and her.
Wait, switch? Hold on a second. Are you saying I've been texting with your mom this whole time? I thought I was talking to you. Or did she just take over at some point? Now I'm really confused.
Oh, yeah, about that. Mom doesn't use texting, so she's been using my phone to talk to you. It's not something she normally does, but this time's a bit special. She really wanted to have a conversation with you, so she's been the one texting. I know it might seem a little weird, but she's excited to chat, so I hope you don't mind.
Oh, okay, I get it now. If she's been using her phone to talk, then that makes sense. I was a little surprised, but now that I know, I can understand. Give her my regards and let her know I'd love to talk to her more in person next time. Oh, you're back?
Yeah, I am.
Wait a minute. She can't teleport, right?
Huh? What's that supposed to mean? What are you even talking about? That's like something out of a sci-fi movie.
Well, I'm just saying. I'm sitting here having tea with your mom right now.
Wait, what?
So who exactly is the mom over there with you?
What's going on? Mom's right here with me, so... Oh, wait. Are you pranking me or something? Come on. Don't mess with me like that.
Then how am I here? Was I under a spell? Or maybe abducted by aliens? Or did I somehow learn to clone myself without realizing it?
Huh?
Strange, isn't it? I'm just an ordinary person, not a descendant of ninjas or a superhero with powers. And what do you mean by not using text? We've been texting the whole time, haven't we?
Wait,
Oh, and by the way, I've had my number saved in your wife's phone for a while now.
Mom? You're having tea with her? I didn't hear anything about that, and I never even imagined it. The thought of you two at a cafe together, I'm nervous just thinking about what you might be talking about. Are you discussing something important that I'm clueless about? Or is this just a coincidence? Either way, I'm shocked. And honestly, I'm used to her being all responsible with me, but I have no idea what she's like around you. So how did this even happen? Tell me everything.
Surprised, aren't you? But yes, we're really having tea together. She's such a thoughtful daughter-in-law. I had some errands to run in town, and when I was done, I had a little time, so I reached out to her. She found this lovely cafe and invited me for tea. We've been chatting, and I can tell how much she understands my preferences. It's a stylish, quiet place, and I'm really grateful for that. You really married a gem.
Wait, hang on. How did this all happen without me knowing? You and her at a cafe? That's just blowing my mind. And why did you head to town out of the blue? Was there a specific reason? I had no clue this was going on. And now I'm just wondering, what are you two even talking about?
It wasn't anything important enough to mention ahead of time. But on my way back, something unexpected happened. I was walking and there was this huge puddle. A car splashed right through it and I got drenched, completely soaked in muddy water. As I tried to dodge it, I twisted around and ended up ripping my cardigan. With my clothes ruined, there was no way I could get on the train like that. So I called her for help. She came right away and saved me.
Wait, town's only about a 20-minute ride from where we live. Why didn't you reach out to me? I could have helped. And I had no idea you were having such a rough time. Covered in mud, tearing your cardigan. Are you okay? It's great that she was able to help, but why didn't anyone tell me?
I didn't think it was a big deal, since it was only about 20 minutes away from your place.
Oh, I see. I just feel a little bad that I didn't know you were going through all that.
So, I wondered if maybe I was forgetting something, and I had the neighbor check on my house. They said no one had been home as of 20 minutes ago, which made me start to wonder. Did you really plan on coming back to visit? I don't remember you mentioning anything about it to me.
Well, it's just, there were some things going on. I don't want you to read too much into it. It's nothing major. It was just bad timing, that's all. Really, there's no need to take it so seriously. Don't worry about it, Mom.
Are you sure you weren't just making up a trip home so you could stay out somewhere? And I sound like a mother-in-law who can't stand her daughter-in-law just so you can play the role of a mama's boy. Where exactly are you hiding out? Acting like the overprotective son who doesn't like his wife just to hide where you really are. I honestly can't figure out what you're trying to do. What you're doing doesn't seem right at all.
Hide out? You don't have to phrase it like that. I didn't mean for things to end up this way. It just got a little complicated. Mom, can we just talk this through calmly? You saying things like that is only making things harder for me.
Well, while we've been chatting, your wife's been digging up something interesting.
What?
I'll let her take over from here.
Wait, what? What did she find?
Hey, got something you're not telling me?
Hiding something? Me? Come on, there's nothing to hide.
Really?
Of course.
You're not cheating on me, are you? Lately, your behavior has been kind of suspicious. It's not just the sudden business trips or when you go off the radar for a while. It's more than that. The way you spend your time feels off. And when you come home, you look unusually tired. I just don't see how regular work would leave you that exhausted. You keep giving vague excuses, but trust me, a woman's intuition is hard to ignore. Something about this feels like you're having an affair. I don't want to ask this, but if you don't give me an honest answer, I'm just going to keep doubting. Do you even understand how anxious I've been living with all this?
Wait, what? Where's this coming from? Cheating? I'd never do that. You're really overthinking this. Do I seem like someone who would cheat on you? Sure, things with Mom have been unexpected, but how does that lead me to cheating? Yeah, I've been working late and traveling more, but thinking it's all because of an affair? That's crazy. Don't you trust me at all? It's ridiculous to assume everything connects to cheating.
You've been reading the texts between me and your mom, right? I literally said I've got some info. That, along with your recent behavior, is making it hard not to feel suspicious. Every time you stay out overnight, the plans change at the last minute, and your explanations just don't sit right. I'm not trying to accuse you. I just want to confirm things because I still want to trust what you're saying. And if you really aren't cheating, it shouldn't be a problem to be upfront about it, right?
No, that's not it. You just dropped this on me, and I don't even know how to respond. I would never cheat on you. The thought never even crossed my mind. Yeah, I've been all over the place lately, and I'm sorry for not explaining everything to you. But that doesn't mean I'm hiding anything. I care about you, and I'm working hard for us, so you've got to trust me.
It's simple. You've been traveling and staying out a lot more recently, and I've trusted that it was work. But your explanations have been vague and don't add up, so I needed to know. So I asked someone at your company about it.
Wait, what?
It wasn't to accuse you of anything. I wanted to believe you, but your actions have been so suspicious that I had to check. And now I've learned a lot, more than you probably think.
Wait, someone at work? What do you mean? I didn't think you'd go as far as digging into things at my company. Sure, I've been busy, and I admit I should have explained more. But going behind my back to ask people at work, I can't believe you did that.
So I heard from someone, not saying who, that at your company, there's a system where you can see everyone's schedules. Apparently, it's pretty easy to check what people are doing and where they are. That's why I asked them to check on your recent business trip. Not that I'm trying to spy on you or anything, but your behavior has been a little too suspicious lately. I couldn't help but check. Turns out, you did take the afternoon off today. But that's not the most surprising part. What really shocked me was finding out you've booked a 3-night stay at a company retreat with your wife. And the reservation was made under your name. To dig deeper, I called the retreat myself. And guess what? They confirmed that an employee couple is staying there under your name. So, how do you explain this?
Wait. You checked all that? Look, this is just some misunderstanding. Yeah, I know about the retreat, but it's for work, and I was planning to go with you. I mean, when I said wife, I meant you. It's got to be some kind of mix-up. I'm not cheating or anything like that. I'd never even think of doing something like that. I get why you're feeling upset, but you've got to believe me. I've got nothing to hide and we can clear this up.
Well, I went ahead and checked with the retreat manager myself. They confirmed a couple is staying there under your name, but the wife there isn't me. I've been home for the past few days and haven't gone anywhere near that retreat. So this is looking pretty suspicious. What's really going on? Care to explain?
Well, about that.
And now, I'm sitting here having tea with your mom, who you were supposed to be visiting and calling Mommy. What's even happening here?
I don't know. I don't know anything. All right, I'm out.
He ran off.
What the hell is going on here? How did it come to this? Hey, explain yourself. You're reading these texts, right? Why is my former boss at the company retreat? What's going on? Seriously.
Oh, you still have time to text me?
I'm hiding in the bathroom, blocking the entrance with my body.
Oh, that must be exhausting.
I'm not exhausted. I'm asking why my ex-boss, Mr. Johnson, is at the retreat.
Well, it's a company retreat, so it's not weird for employees to use it, right? Especially since Mr. Johnson apparently loves that place. I heard he stays there quite often.
Is that so? I thought it was a hidden gem because no one else really went there.
It's just a matter of preference, I guess. And well, it seems he happened to run into your little affair during his stay. I don't know how the company found out, but it looks like he's helping catch you too.
Catch us?
According to him, the woman with you is a 25-year-old former temp.
How is that exposed too?
Well, no matter how hard you try to run, there's no escape. You might as well give up now.
Oh man, I'm totally screwed. Karen, I have a favor to ask. Please lower the settlement amount. I really can't afford to pay it.
Excuse me?
I have to quit my job and now I don't know what to do. My boss turned his back on me and I've got no place left at work. I've run out of money and I can't even survive like this. So I'm begging you, help me out. I was never serious about that other woman and I've decided to break it off with her. I honestly feel like we could try again, you and me. So how about we just call it off? No settlement. I'll completely break things off with that woman, and we can give it another shot. If you come back, it would help both of us, right? I'm ready to live more honestly from now on, and I promise I'll be devoted to you. So let's stop talking about settlements and try again.
That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. You think after everything you've done, I'm just going to forgive you like that? You betrayed me, and you expect it to be that easy? Have you even once considered what I've been through? There's no way I could ever forgive you that easily. I gave up on you a long time ago.
What? Why are you being so harsh? I'm just asking for another chance, that's all. I know I caused you trouble, but do you really need to be this cold? Why are you pushing me away like this? You can't tell me that the time we spent together didn't mean anything to you.
You were serious about that temp worker, weren't you? I'm so tired of hearing your pathetic excuses and trying to play the mama's boy card to trick me. You're honestly unbelievable. You even roped your mother into it, using her to stage some fake mother-in-law drama just to get out of paying me. How twisted can you get? I knew everything, by the way. You didn't realize that, did you?
What?
That ridiculous act of pretending to be a mama's boy, even having your mother impersonate me. It was all so over the top. You thought you could get away without paying me by using your mom to create fake family issues and make me the bad guy? How childish. You really underestimated me.
Why didn't you say anything? If I'd known, I would have come up with something else. And why did my mom hand over all that information to you so easily? I can't believe this. I had no idea, and I never even noticed what you two were doing behind my back. Damn it, why?
Remember when I met your mom for the first time and we exchanged numbers right in front of you? Have you forgotten that? I was texting her right under your nose while you looked the other way. You didn't notice a thing, did you? I wasn't hiding anything. You just didn't pay attention. We were always on the same page from the start.
Huh? I don't remember anything like that. Did you really do that right in front of me?
We didn't talk much, sure. But whenever it was necessary, we stayed in touch. You just never noticed. We were always able to talk whenever we needed to. It's too late to say anything now, so go ahead and sign the divorce papers and pay the settlement. No matter what excuses you come up with, it's over. I'm not dealing with any more drama. Whatever happens to you now, it's not my problem anymore. You made your bed. Now you've got to lie in it. Just sign the papers and disappear from my life. That's all I ask.
Please, just lower the settlement amount. I spent so much money on that woman. I really don't have anything left. Mom, I went to your house.
So,
I don't have anywhere to go. Let me in. I know it's late, but I thought at least you'd be on my side, Mom. It's freezing out here. I'm going to die from the cold. You've been living alone ever since you and Dad divorced, right? You must be happy to have me back. You were probably lonely after Dad left. Now we can support each other, right?
Happy? Are you kidding me? Do you have any idea how ashamed I feel every time I look at you? You cheated. You betrayed your family. And now you've lost everything and come crawling back. I feel nothing but anger. The fact that you've come back makes me even angrier. Do you know how embarrassing it is to have a son like you?
Wait, please. Don't say that, Mom. I'm sorry for what I did, and I just want another chance. If you help me, I know I can get back on my feet.
I don't care. Have you forgotten why I divorced your father? He cheated on me over and over again. And now you've followed right in his footsteps, copying all of his worst traits. It's pathetic. I warned you many times, but you never listened. And now you want to talk? I just don't understand how I ended up with such a foolish son. I will never forgive cheating. You have to cut off people like that. I don't care what you do, but stay out of my life.
Don't drag me into your mess anymore. What? Mom, why are you being so cold? You're the only one I can rely on. Where am I supposed to go now? Why are you shutting me out like this, Mom? Enough already. You made your choices. Now you need to take responsibility for them. From now on, you need to live on your own. Don't contact me or show up again. This is the end between us.
After that, it seems Bob completely lost his way, though it was all his own doing. I quietly watched as the consequences of his choices unfolded. After our divorce was finalized, the woman he was having an affair with, the former temp, left him too. He probably realized she was only after his money after he'd already lost everything. He couldn't return to his job, and whatever little savings he had quickly ran out. He tried reaching out to people he knew to find work, but his bad reputation had already spread, and no one would hire him. Once, he had held a decent position, but now he couldn't even get hired for a part-time job. It's truly pitiful. Eventually, he was left with no one to turn to and is now living a lonely life, or so I've heard. As for me, my life has been peaceful and comfortable. I still meet up with my former mother-in-law for tea, and we remain close. She's always been kind to me, and I plan to keep our friendship going.
Eden, let's cancel the wedding after all.
Huh? What's wrong all of a sudden?
I'll call the wedding hall and cancel it. Eden, call your relatives, friends, and acquaintances.
Wait a minute, Gabriel. Suddenly canceling the wedding? I don't understand.
I'm in love with someone else.
What?
That's why I'm calling off our engagement.
Wait, you're not making any sense. What happened while I was away on business?
I think it was right after you left on your business trip. I was on my way home from work, and this really beautiful woman started talking to me. We went out for a drink together. We hooked up that day.
What are you talking about? You mean you've been cheating on me?
It's your fault. It was right before the wedding, and you left your fiancé alone for a week to go on a business trip.
I'm sorry about that, Gabriel. It couldn't be helped this time around. A colleague suddenly got sick. I had to go instead.
Well, anyway, we're canceling the ceremony. You don't have to rush back.
I can't believe it. Who is she?
Someone you know very well.
What? Who?
Your sister.
What?
You really had me fooled, didn't you? I didn't know you had a sister.
That's because...
When I went to your parents' house to ask them for permission to marry you, they made it sound like you were their only child. Why did they hide the fact that you have an older sister? Maybe because she's beautiful? Did they want to keep me and your sister from getting together?
It's true that I had a sister.
Finally, you admit it.
But the person you're having an affair with is not my sister.
Oh, come on. You're still lying to me? She said she's your sister. You even have the same last name.
Oh, what's going on?
I heard your sister inherited the whole estate.
Huh?
So I'm marrying your sister and I don't need you.
What?
Think about it. If you're sisters, I'd rather have the beautiful one who's good at everything rather than the unattractive, simple one who really can't do much.
You're terrible.
She told me who you really are. You've been putting up an act in front of me.
What do you mean?
I heard you're really bad at housework. Ever since you came to live with me, you've been cooking and cleaning every day. But your room at your parents' house is a mess. You couldn't even cook a fried egg until recently. You pretended to be a woman who likes to keep clean and can cook. But in fact, you're the opposite.
What are you talking about?
I was going to marry you because I thought you'd make a good homemaker. But when I heard what she said, I lost interest.
She's lying. My room is not a mess. I've been helping my mother cook since I was a kid, so I think I'm as good as anyone.
I wonder. Well, either way, she's a million times prettier than you, and she's a better cook. I don't need you anymore.
Oh, I can't believe this.
To be honest, the main reason I proposed to you is because your father is the boss. If I married you, I wouldn't have to worry about money in the future. And if all went well, I could be the next president of the company.
I can't believe you thought that.
But if it's the same boss's daughter, your sister with her nice face and style is a better deal. I'm so lucky, aren't I? If it had been after I married you, I would have had to go through divorce proceedings and all that. I'm glad we're still just engaged. If your father dies, I'll be a rich man now.
You know, that girl really isn't my sister.
Why are you so stubborn and won't admit it? You're so upset that your sister took your fiancé?
Well, I don't condone cheating. You were never meant to meet my sister.
Shut up. How long are you going to keep lying to me? You and your parents are horrible.
Huh?
I heard your family treats your sister like she never existed. I don't know what's going on with your family. Don't you feel sorry for your sister? She wasn't even invited to her little sister's wedding.
No, that's not what it is.
Then what is it then? What you guys are doing is bullying.
But don't you think it's funny?
What?
If she was my sister and we were treating her like that, she wouldn't get any inheritance.
You just don't know. Your dad was going to give it to her to keep her quiet.
There's no way he would do something like that.
I wouldn't trust a family that would do something to a family member like that. Even my parents got angry when they found out about this.
Your parents?
They said, we thought she was a good girl and trusted her. My mother and my father were both very disappointed. That's because the woman who is going to marry into the family lied to them.
Okay, I'll tell you the truth.
So you're finally ready to admit it.
My sister passed away 3 years ago.
Huh? What the heck is that? That's not even funny.
Just listen. My sister was fine until she collapsed at work. She was rushed to the hospital in an ambulance. By the time my parents and I got there, she had passed away.
Oh, is that so?
My sister had been very protective of me since I was a child. I loved her very much. It was hard for me to accept the reality. I couldn't stop crying just talking about her. I knew I had to tell you that I had a sister. I'm sorry I didn't tell you before. I should have told you sooner.
So?
What?
You just made that up, didn't you?
It's true, believe me.
You just won't give up, will you? Just because I found out about your sister? You're really rotten, pretending she's already dead. Your sister's more beautiful than you, and I don't need you if I'm sure I'm going to get the inheritance.
Oh, come on now. You used to be so kind and considerate. Why?
I was nice to you because you were the boss's daughter. But if all of your father's wealth is going to your sister, I don't see any merit in being with you.
Oh, this is just too much. Anyway, I'll be back tomorrow. Let's talk about what we're going to do.
I have nothing more to say to you. Don't contact me again.
Wait a minute. Hey, listen to me. Gabriel, what's going on? Where are you now? Pick up the phone.
Shut up. I told you not to call me anymore.
I came back to the apartment and all the furniture and appliances were gone.
Oh yeah, that. I had the movers move it out today.
Move?
Yeah, that's right. I'm moving in with your sister. I'm taking everything to my new place.
What's that all about? You never said anything to me about it.
I told you I'm calling off the engagement.
You were serious?
Of course I was.
Wait a minute. The closet is empty too. Don't tell me you took my clothes and bags to your new house too.
Oh, I sold your stuff to the second-hand store.
Huh?
You didn't use them, so what's wrong with it?
Don't be silly. Give them back now.
I can't give them back because I already sold them.
I can't believe you'd sell someone's stuff without asking. I had a memento of my sister's in there.
It was disappointing. I thought it would be worth 50 grand, but it only turned out to be $20,000.
That stuff was so precious to me. You're terrible.
You're the one who's terrible. You tricked me, so don't play the victim.
I told you that's not true.
You're a scammer. I'll take the money as compensation. It's not really enough to be called compensation, though.
I thought if I told you, you'd understand.
Who's going to believe your story? Your sister is with me now. You're the one who tried to pretend she was dead.
Enough. I understand that you called off the engagement, but I paid for half of the wedding, so I want my money back.
I don't think so.
Oh, give me a break. Even the appliances and furniture you took. I bought those.
So what? It's your fault for lying to me in the first place. It's only right that you give me all the appliances and furniture, isn't it? The money from selling your stuff is my compensation. I'll take the wedding money as a gift.
What on earth are you talking about? I told you the truth. This has gone too far.
You can keep playing the victim like that. Oh yeah, by the way, you need to hurry up and get out of the house as well.
What?
The lease on that house expires this month.
Huh? Why are you so selfish?
It's in my name. I moved out, so it's only natural to terminate the contract.
What am I supposed to do? The end of the month is less than a week away. You can't just ask me to move out.
1 week is more than enough time. I took care of most of your stuff.
You can't do this without consulting me. I haven't even found a new place yet.
Well, why don't you just go back to your parents' place? Or stay in a bed and breakfast? I'm going to bed. I'm going to the marriage registry office first thing in the morning.
What? You're getting married already?
Well, I've only known her for a week. I thought it was too soon, too. She's been pushing me to get married right away. I'm afraid she'll run away if I don't hurry, so I thought I'd get the paperwork done.
Unbelievable.
Well, give up on me and find a new boyfriend. Goodbye then. Eden, pick up the phone, please.
You're being a real pest. I'm on the train right now. I can't talk to you. I mean, I don't want to hear your voice anymore, so don't call me.
Then you can text me. Please, just listen to me.
What?
I looked at her family register and your name wasn't on it.
I'm sure it wasn't.
Why isn't your name on there? You're sisters, aren't you?
Now that you know we're not sisters, you must have been in a hurry to call me, huh?
Ugh.
I mean, you usually notice that when you register a marriage, right? Didn't you ask to see her family register?
She didn't show it to me. I didn't think there was any reason for her not to show it to me. I didn't really think much about it at the time.
Oh my God. And you just figured it out now?
I found a brown envelope in a drawer. I opened it and found a copy of the family register.
I wonder if she forgot to throw it away?
Maybe.
Now you know I'm not lying.
But why did she go to the trouble of calling herself your sister? She seemed to know a lot about you. Who on earth is she?
Shall I take a guess?
Huh?
Luna Meadowcroft.
What? You knew her?
Yeah, we were kind of friends, but I only recently found out it was Luna who was dating you. You never mentioned her name, so I didn't know.
Damn. This wouldn't have happened if you had told me your sister's name in the first place.
You're right. If I checked her name in the first place, none of this might have happened. But I was too shocked that you broke off the engagement to think that far ahead. And you never asked me for my sister's name.
You're useless. Then how did you know it was Luna?
When I had to tell people that the wedding was canceled, I called a friend from school and she told me. She's also a friend of Luna's.
And?
I heard that Luna said, "I can't let that woman be happy. I'm going to take him away from her," or something like that.
Did you do something that would make her hate you?
It sounds like she resented me one way or the other. She was my best friend in college, and we were great friends at first. But when I confessed my feelings to a guy in her circle that she had a crush on, he turned her down because he liked me. After that, she stopped talking to me. I didn't keep in touch with her at all.
So I just got caught up in your mess.
It's been almost 10 years since I graduated from college. I never thought she'd still hold a grudge against me. And to name my late sister of all people, well, I'm sure she thought it would be easy to get you if she told you that she inherited a fortune.
By the way, what are Luna's parents doing?
What?
Luna herself has never had a proper job. She's only working part-time. I'm wondering if she's going to receive any kind of inheritance. For example, her dad's the president of a company, or they own a lot of land or something.
I think they're just an ordinary middle-class family living in company housing. I don't know all the details.
So you're saying not to expect any inheritance?
Maybe.
We've already registered the marriage. What are you going to do about it?
Don't ask me. You're the one who trusted her over my word.
That really sucks.
You did this to yourself.
Listen, Eden, I'm divorcing her right now, so why don't you get back together with me after all?
Huh? What are you talking about now? You said marrying me wouldn't benefit you.
That's because I thought your father's fortune would go to your sister. But your sister's long gone. When your father dies, you'll get his inheritance, right?
I see. So you were proposing to me for the money.
No. I'm saying let's start over because I like you. You're a good cook. You're not that pretty, but you are charming.
How can you say that when you made fun of me so much?
Oh, come on, Eden. I'm begging you.
I'm suing you.
Huh?
We were engaged, but you cheated on me. It's a given.
Wait a minute. I'm the victim who got caught up in your mess.
I explained everything to you. You didn't believe me, so here we are. I've already talked to a lawyer. I'm going to charge you both $20,000 each in compensation.
20,000? You've got to be kidding me. I'm never going to pay you.
I'm willing to go to court. And since I paid for half of the wedding expenses, you'll have to pay me back that amount. And also for the damages for taking my personal belongings.
Come on, you're asking too much. Like I said before, I'm the victim here.
As far as I'm concerned, you're just the perpetrator.
Huh?
I filed a damage report too.
Huh? What did I do?
You stole my stuff and sold it, didn't you?
I told you that was a consolation prize. You hid the fact that you had a sister and tried to marry me.
It wasn't my fault. And I told you that my sister was dead and that she wasn't the one who was having an affair with you.
Wait a minute. I admit that I was wrong about everything. So don't sue me or file a damage report or anything, seriously.
There's nothing I can do.
And I'm sorry I made fun of you. I called you ugly, but I didn't mean it. I mean, it's cuter to have a little flaw than to be a perfect beauty. Luna, let's let bygones be bygones and start all over again, shall we? Let's plan the wedding all over again. Can we pick the same place for the wedding as we did for the one we canceled? Okay, as soon as we decide on that, we'll have to contact the person in charge.
What are you going on about?
What?
I have no intention of doing it all over again with you.
I already said I'm sorry.
If apologizing was enough, there would be no need for the police.
Huh?
I'm not going to forgive you no matter how much you apologize. I want you to live with your sins for the rest of your life.
Oh, really? Then that's enough. I'm bowing down to you like this, but there's nothing good about you. I won't go back to you even if you ask me to.
Don't worry about that, and don't count on your parents.
What do you mean?
I know you're probably thinking of getting your parents to pay the compensation on your behalf. Your parents won't pay a penny. That's the plan.
What the hell?
I went to your parents yesterday to explain to them about what happened. They apologized for taking their son's word for it and said they were really sorry.
What did you say to my parents?
I told them that you cheated on me, that you were rude to me, that you stole things from me, and I told them everything without holding back.
No way you didn't.
What makes you think that?
Because if that were true, I'd be hearing from my dad and the others right now. But the fact that they haven't called or anything, my parents don't know anything yet.
I asked them to pretend that they didn't know until I told you.
What?
Well then, please take care of the fees. Also, I think you'll be charged for the cancellation of the wedding. So including my compensation, I think it'll come to be over $100,000. Do what you need to do to pay it.
I was gonna ask my parents. There's no way I can pay $100,000 by myself. Is there any way to come down a bit?
Absolutely not. I'm sure you'll hear from the lawyer tomorrow or so.
Oh, God. Oh, come on. Just forgive me. We were just recently engaged, you know?
Goodbye.
Wait a minute. Don't abandon me.
Later, Gabriel was apprehended for theft and fined. He was also fired from his job because of his criminal record. He still had to pay me compensation and damages. He asked his parents for help, but they refused. He ended up going deep into debt. I also demanded $20,000 in compensation from Luna. She was just a part-time worker and couldn't afford $20,000. Her parents put up the money for her. They were furious about the incident. I told them that I would make sure that the debt was paid back. Gabriel has since sued Luna for marriage fraud, and the two are in a big dispute. He has been working several part-time jobs to pay his debts and legal fees. I'm sure that my sister is in heaven, watching this whole mess with dismay. As for me, after my divorce, I rented an apartment near my parents' house and started living alone. I have recently started seeing a man I met through work in my private time. I haven't thought about the future yet. My work is going well, and I would like to enjoy my current free life for a while.
Come on, folks. Your steaks are ready.
Wow, how luxurious. Thank you so much for doing this for us.
Huh? Luna, I think you must be mistaken. The steaks are for our family.
Well, then
You get the mac and cheese.
You're joking, right?
Why would I joke at a time like this? I made you dinner, so just be a good girl and come and eat it.
But...
What? What are you complaining about? I'm letting you, an outsider, share our table with us. What more do you need? Tell me. We're going to be related, even if it's just mother and daughter-in-law.
Then let me ask you something. Why is it that everyone else is having steak and I'm having macaroni and cheese?
Are you working now? Do you have a job? Do you have an income?
Well, I recently left my job to get married. I am unemployed now. What does that have to do with anything?
It means that if you don't work, you don't eat.
Huh?
What are you surprised about? It's only natural for an adult, isn't it? If you were working and bringing home a paycheck, I would have given you a steak. Just be happy you got the mac and cheese. You're going to be Phil's wife.
Oh no. I quit my job because Phil told me I had to if I wanted to marry him.
Well, you talk as if it's our son's fault. You're the one who made the decision to quit, didn't you?
That's true. That doesn't make this right. I'd rather go home than eat something different than everyone else.
Oh my, the water's boiling, but you don't want to eat? That's too bad.
I'm going home.
Is that so? Then hurry on now. We have to eat dinner before the steaks get cold. Okay, bye. Luna, why did you leave?
Phil, I wasn't sure if I could get along with your mother.
What? What happened while I was at work? You weren't here when I got home, and Mom's already in bed, so I don't get it.
I'm sorry. I was going to wait until you got home from work, but I just couldn't.
Couldn't? What's going on with you and Mom?
The thing is, your mother made dinner.
Yeah, my sister said it was steak today. What about it?
It was steak for everyone but me. I was the only one who got mac and cheese.
Huh? So that's how it is.
She said if you don't work, you don't eat. And it's true, I'm unemployed. But the only reason I quit my job is because you told me if I wanted to get married, I had to.
Well, that's true, but...
What? Are you taking your mother's side? Are you saying I'm wrong?
I'm not taking anyone's side, but Mom was bullied by her mother-in-law, my grandma, so maybe she's just doing the same thing.
I'm sorry that happened, but that means I'm going to be bullied too?
I don't know. I don't know about that. So, do you not want to get married to me now?
I like you, Phil, and I want to marry you. But to be honest, I don't know if I can get along with your mother.
Oh, I see. You're okay with marriage?
What are you saying? Come on. You're the one who doesn't want to get married to me.
No way. What are you talking about? I'm going to have a talk with my mother. Don't worry about it.
Yes, please. I want to make things work with my mother-in-law.
Okay, I understand. Hello, Luna.
Is something wrong?
No, I think I made you uncomfortable the other night with dinner, and Phil scolded me.
Oh, about that? I'm already over that.
Even if you say so, it doesn't make me feel any better. So, I'm not trying to clear my name, but would you like to have lunch with me tomorrow?
What? Tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow. The rest of the family will be out of town on business, so it'll be just the two of us, and we can have a nice leisurely lunch.
No one else will be home? If it's not too much trouble for you.
Yes, good. Well, I wonder if I could have you come over tomorrow at 11 a.m. We can talk about all kinds of things.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it. Does Phil know about this?
No, I haven't told him. And could you please not mention it to him?
Huh? Why?
I'll tell you about it tomorrow. It's a bit complicated. I'm sorry.
Oh, I understand. Well, I'll see you tomorrow at 11 a.m.
I'll be waiting. Luna, are you okay?
I still can't believe it.
I'm sorry I had to tell you all that awful stuff. but I couldn't stand by and watch a nice young lady like you go through even more pain.
If what you just told me is true, I can't go on marrying Phil.
Yes, I'm sure you couldn't. My son really is an idiot.
Mom, let's calm down.
Thank you. You really are a wonderful young lady to be so kind to me like this.
No, I just need to get my head straight for once.
Right. Like I said before, Phil is thinking of leaving you and marrying another woman.
No matter how many times I hear that, it's still a shock.
I'm sorry, but it's the truth and you have to accept it. I know it's hard.
Yes, I know that. So he wanted you to be mean to me so I would call off the wedding on my own?
Yes, that's right. He's been telling me to be hard on you. Even though you were coming over, he made up some excuse about work and stayed away.
The more I hear about him, the worse he sounds.
Phil said that you pressured him into marriage, so I thought you were some kind of terrible woman. But when I met you, I was surprised to find out you're a very nice young lady.
I can't believe he said that about me.
I know it's all my son's fault. You're not such a bad person. I could see that when I met you.
Thank you.
And I'm sorry about the steak. I'm ashamed that's the only thing I could think of.
No, Phil told me. He said your mother-in-law used to bully you. I'm sure it must have been hard on you too.
Luna, even though he's my son, I'm going to help you get back at Phil.
What? Are you sure?
Of course I am. I want to do something to make him regret not marrying you.
Thanks for the support.
Once that's decided, we'll have to make a plan. Will we see each other again soon?
Of course. I'm always available, so please contact me.
Okay, let's go for it. Luna, I want to talk to you about tomorrow. Are you still awake?
Yeah, I'm still awake. I'm going to make another visit to your house tomorrow as planned.
Are you sure you're okay?
About what?
Oh, you know, about how you were crying about how mean Mom was the other day.
The other day? Yeah, that time with the steak. I don't care one bit about that anymore.
You don't? Well, if you're not that worried about it, but you don't have to do anything you don't want to.
What are you talking about? I'm going to be a member of your family. When I think about all the things that I'll have to deal with in the future, I can't cry and whimper about something like that.
You've grown so strong. Well, I'll be with you tomorrow, so if something happens, I'll be there to help you out.
You don't have to do anything you don't want to either.
What are you talking about? You're much more important to me than Mom.
I'm glad. I believe you when you say that.
Anyway, I haven't told Mom about the job yet, so don't say anything.
You're kidding. You haven't told her yet? That you're looking for a job?
I missed the chance to do it before, and now we're busy with the engagement and everything.
But you're asking me to go along with you, not telling her something as important as that?
You know, I can't tell her. I can't tell her that I was fired from my last job for bad performance.
I know that's hard to say, and I'm sure your mother will understand. She's a kind person.
What do you mean? What are you saying about my mother being kind? Did you forget about all the mean stuff she did to you?
That's true, but she's kind to you and your family, right? That's what I meant.
Yeah, well, but I don't want to disappoint my mom, so I'm not going to say anything. You keep your mouth shut too. Don't talk about anything that'll make things worse.
Okay, fine.
Hey Luna, what the hell do you think you're doing?
What are you mad at me for?
I can't let this go. Why did you tell Mom I was unemployed?
I was the only one with mac and cheese again, so I was just joking when I told you should have mac and cheese too. Your mother must have overheard me. I didn't mean to tell her. I'm sorry.
Now Mom's giving me the cold shoulder, and I'm going to be living the mac and cheese life from tomorrow on. What are you going to do about it?
Well, no work, no food, right? Then why don't you just get a job?
What's the matter with you? Don't talk like that. I'm looking for a job so that I can marry you. I want to work for a good company so that I can make better money than before. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Don't talk to me like I'm doing nothing. I'm not like you.
You don't have to talk to me like that. I didn't quit my job because I wanted to. I quit my job because you told me to. And I didn't quit my job just to have an easy life.
I didn't ask you to do that. If you were so against it, you should have just stayed with the company.
Huh? What are you talking about? You said if I wanted to get married, then I had to quit my job.
I did tell you to quit your current job. But why don't you just go work at another place? Don't blame others for not working.
Huh? What do you mean? Are you saying that I should work, but that I shouldn't have worked at the other place? I don't understand what you're saying at all. Was something wrong with my previous workplace?
Huh? No. It's not like that, but you know how far your work was from home, right?
Well, when we got married, I was going to live at your place, but I didn't really mind the longer commute.
And you said you didn't like your boss at work.
That's true, but who doesn't have that problem when they're working? Don't tell me that's the only reason you wanted me to quit.
You say that's the only reason, but for me, I couldn't stand by and watch my fiancé go through a tough time. You have to understand how I feel.
Yeah, I get it.
Okay, good then.
Good morning, Luna. I'm sorry I showed my dark side last night. No, I'm sorry too for keeping Phil's secret from you.
It's okay. He asked you to keep quiet anyway, didn't he?
Yes, he did. I'm sorry I didn't tell you.
But, I also wanted to apologize for serving mac and cheese to you again. So can we call it even?
Yes, of course. But yesterday, I knew from the start and I enjoyed my mac and cheese.
Really? That's good. I'll treat you to something really good next time. So please forgive me this time around.
I look forward to it.
So, is it true that you quit your job because Phil told you to? I couldn't ask you much yesterday, so I was curious.
Yeah, about that, it's true. Phil said he felt sorry for me having to commute so far. He didn't want to put me through that. He also said that I had a boss I didn't like, and I shouldn't have to work so hard. That's his recent one.
That's the reason?
That's right. I thought it was because he didn't want his wife to work. But when I asked him, he said that wasn't the case. He's not against me working.
What? What do you mean? You mean he doesn't mind you working?
Yes, that's right. It's okay to work at another place, as long as it's not that place.
Hey, Luna, you said you worked for a real estate agency.
Yes, I did. It's a little far from here, but did you know that?
I told you that Phil wants to marry a woman other than you.
Yes, I remember. What about it?
Actually, it seems that the other woman works for the same real estate agency.
What? What the hell is going on?
Well, Phil didn't give me any details, but he said that both women work for a real estate agent in the same area. So I didn't think it was possible.
I can't believe it. That means he's having an affair with my coworker.
That's what it means. I'm so ashamed as a parent.
What am I going to do now?
That boy is planning to bring the other woman home soon.
What? That's unforgivable, even though he has me?
That's right. I don't know what he's thinking, so I'll do something about it then.
I appreciate your concern, but please don't do anything that could hurt your relationship.
You're worried about me? But it's okay. I can't put up with this anymore. I'm gonna tell him straight out.
Thank you.
I'll be in touch. Hey, Luna, what the hell are you doing?
What is it? You seem angry. Did I do something? I haven't seen you recently.
Don't play dumb with me. You're the one who said something to my mom to get her to do it.
So what the hell are you talking about? What's wrong with your mother?
Don't be ridiculous. I didn't tell her to, but she was bullying Crystal. I told her to be hard on you, but I never told her to do the same to Crystal.
Hey, wait. What have you been talking about all this time? Who's Crystal?
Huh? I thought you knew her. That's why you've been avoiding me on your own lately, right? All I had to do was wait for you to break up with me.
What are you talking about? I'm going to break up with you?
Oh man, you really didn't know anything, did you?
Wait, what do you mean? Who's Crystal? You're not having an affair, are you?
Since I've told you this much, there's no point in hiding it. Yes.
You're having an affair?
It's not cheating. It's more like she's my true love.
That's terrible. What's wrong with me?
Well, Crystal's family is rich, and if we get married, I'll get her parents' inheritance in the future.
What? You mean you're after money? You're such an awful person.
Well, at first, I was just after her money, but now I want to be with her because I like her. So I'm sorry, but I want to break up with you. I want you to call off the engagement.
Yeah, okay.
Huh? Really?
I don't want to marry a guy who cheats like you do.
Don't talk like that. I've found true love.
I'm sorry. Well, I'll make sure you get what you deserve.
What? What do you mean, deserve? I don't know, but I'm glad you're leaving me. Well, I hope things work out for you next time.
Oh, get lost. Hello. I'm sorry it's so late at night.
Luna,
Phil didn't give you a hard time, did he? Were you okay? Yes, I'm fine. I'm sorry you had a hard time. I haven't heard the details, but I heard you were hard on that woman, Crystal.
I'm fine. She was kind of an annoying woman, and Phil's attitude pissed me off.
I see, so that's what happened. I just called off my engagement to Phil, too.
I'm sorry you had to go through that, but leave it to my friend to take care of things from here on out.
I didn't expect to be able to claim compensation for breaking off the engagement, so I'm glad you told me about it.
I'm glad my friend is a lawyer. I'll consult with him about it.
Thank you so much. By the way, that woman, Crystal, is she a tall person, over 30 by any chance?
Yes, she is. She said she's quite older than you, but she seems to be a very competitive person with a good work ethic. She's a former colleague of yours, isn't she?
One person who comes to mind is a boss I had a hard time with. I'm pretty sure her first name was Crystal, so I'm thinking that must be her.
Did something bad happen?
It was nothing at first, but at some point, she started being cold to just me. It escalated day by day, and in the end, it was like she was bullying me.
Well, it's a good thing you quit that kind of workplace. I'm sorry you had to go through that.
To think that now I find out why I was being bullied.
Phil knew and didn't say anything, I'm sure. What a man. I made a mistake raising him.
It's not your fault. It's Phil's fault.
I wonder if there's anything we can do to stop that woman from becoming his wife.
Oh, yeah. Phil said that Crystal's family is rich, and he's counting on her inheritance.
What's with that boy? He said such a shallow thing.
Yeah, someone at work said that Crystal's parents lost a lot of money in the stock market, and that their fortune was completely wiped out.
What? Then the part about being rich?
That must have been before. I don't think they are particularly wealthy now. I think they sold their house.
I wonder if Phil knows about that.
He might not. I wonder what would happen if he knew.
I heard he's inviting Crystal over again soon, so I'll ask him.
He said he's not in it for the money now, but I wonder what would happen.
I'll keep you posted.
Okay, I'm looking forward to it.
Luna, listen, I'm sorry. I want to start over with you again. Just give me another chance.
Oh, come on.
You were all I had. I finally woke up.
I'm sorry, but it's too late.
It's not too late. We weren't married yet. Let's get engaged again and start over.
What happened to your true love?
Damn, it wasn't true. I couldn't forget about you.
It was because Crystal wasn't rich, wasn't it?
What are you talking about? That's not what this is about.
It's because Crystal isn't rich. She's just an older woman, right? That's why you quit the marriage and want to get back together with me, isn't it? And by the way, you found out about my family, didn't you?
What are you talking about? I love everything about you. Please forgive me. What do you mean about your family? I really don't know about that.
I won't start over with you now, no matter what you say. My parents, they run a resort up north. Didn't I tell you?
I never heard about that. All you ever said was they have a home in the north.
Oh, I remember. My parents' resort was recently visited by a famous YouTube star who came to stay there and promoted it as a nice retro place to stay.
Oh, I see.
And you know, the reservations are flooding in, and there won't be any vacancies for the next year or so.
That's great.
Yeah. And since my engagement is over and I don't have plans anymore, I've been asked to come back home to help out at the resort.
What? You're going home, Luna?
That's right. And I'm thinking of taking over the business eventually. The number of customers has been decreasing recently, and there was talk of closing the business. So I want to continue if I can.
I'll go with you.
What? What are you talking about?
So, marry me and take over the resort.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to tell you, didn't I?
What? What is it?
I'm dating someone for marriage. We've only just started dating, but I think things will work out this time.
Huh? Who the hell is that? Who is it? What am I supposed to do?
He's that YouTube guy I was telling you about. I've been talking to him about the resort, and we've become friends.
Damn it. How did this happen?
Oh yeah, I have to tell you something.
Huh? To me? What?
I've been very hurt by this breakup of our engagement. I'm going to file for damages for the emotional distress you caused, so get ready for that.
Huh?
Well then, that's that. Goodbye.
Huh? Hey, don't be like that.
I went back to my parents' house to take over the resort with my YouTuber boyfriend. He's been promoting the charms of country life on his channel, and the town is coming alive with more and more immigrants and tourists. My mother-in-law also came to the resort with Phil's family, and we continue to have a very good relationship. But I haven't had any contact with Phil since then, as I was told by my lawyer not to contact him. My mother-in-law says that he's been drinking and moping around every day, and it's unclear whether he feels any remorse or not. It seems that he's going to be sent to live and work at a relative's factory in the near future. It seems to be a very tough job, and he's not happy about it at all. I want him to work hard and compensate me. Crystal quit her job because she couldn't stay there after her coworkers found out that she stole her coworker's man. My ex-colleague says that maybe she lost her motivation after quitting her job, or maybe she has aged completely. I'm busy every day, but thanks to the beauty baths at the resort spa, my skin is glowing, and I have a reputation as a beautiful young proprietress.
Janet, where are you now? You're in a nightclub, right?
Susan, what's going on? A nightclub? I've never been to such a place. What makes you think that?
Because my daughter told me.
Mary? What made her think so?
Huh? You're saying my daughter is mistaken? My daughter just met and talked to Bob, and she heard it from him directly, so I'm sure.
Huh? Mary met Bob? Where?
At the local drugstore. She said he was holding his son and picking out diapers for him. She asked him, "Where's Janet?" He said, "Oh, she's into nightclubs. She leaves the kids with me every night and goes out." You are an unfit mother. You leave your baby boy to him alone? Going out every night. Nightclubs. Don't you feel bad for him? You have to be more responsible as a mother.
Susan, you've got it all wrong. Did she really talk to him?
Yes, she did. There's no way she would mistake him for someone else.
I agree. Our child is sleeping beside me.
Huh? That can't be true.
If you want, I can send a picture as proof.
Then send it. This is definitely a picture of my grandson.
This will prove that I don't go out at night, right?
You took it when you were home anyway.
Oh, no.
Because she says she saw him and my grandson today. There's no way my daughter would lie.
I'm not lying either.
Of course I trust my own daughter.
I understand where you stand. I wasn't sure if you didn't like me, but I guess I was right.
Don't get off track. It's not a matter of liking or disliking you right now. I just can't tolerate you going out every night. You are the mother of your baby. You lack awareness as a mother. Your husband supports your family. You're too brazen to go out with that money.
What? I'm being supported?
You quit your job right after you got married. He was sad that he didn't have enough money. Nowadays, there are many couples with children who both work. Weren't you having too much fun as a housewife long before your child was born?
Did he say that I'm a housewife?
That's right, you actually are.
I work from home, so I am home, but I'm working. I did take some time off for maternity leave in the last few months, but I started working again a little while ago.
If you're home, that means you're not working. Don't call my son a liar.
Maybe you can't believe anything I say. I have never had a night out. I have never even been to a nightclub. Besides, I'm with my child now. If he was with a child, then that child isn't mine.
Ha! Stop talking as if he's cheating on you.
He has been coming home late lately. Today, too, he told me he would have to work late because he wouldn't finish his work on time. He hasn't come home yet. If he was at the drugstore with a kid I don't know, I can't overlook that either.
Huh.
Anyway, I'll talk to him. Well then, excuse me.
Janet, wait. Since Mary told me about it and I couldn't overlook it, I'm at that drugstore right now.
What?
If what you say is true, then he must be holding a child I don't know about, right? He might still be there, so I'll call you again.
Okay, please do. Bob, what are you doing now?
What do you mean? Of course I'm at work. I told you I'd be going to work overtime. I'll be done soon, so I should be home just before midnight.
Yes, you told me. But I also got a call from Susan. She said Mary saw you with a kid and talked to you.
What?
Why are you so surprised? Did you talk to your sister after all?
No, we didn't talk. I don't know why she said that. I was just surprised.
So you're saying that your sister's lying?
Yeah, why would she lie like that?
Then I'll call your sister. I checked with you. You were just working overtime. You said she lied about everything, and that I go to nightclubs all the time. If she made that up, I can't forgive her.
You knew that too?
What? What did you say?
Janet, I'm sorry. I lied about working late. I did see my sister. I didn't want to worry her, so I lied about working late. I'm really sorry.
But she has never seen our child. You made it look like it was our child. Who is this child you're with? Isn't it your child?
No, it's not. A colleague asked me to go shopping with her after work. We went to the drugstore and the supermarket. In return, she treated me to dinner at her house. She has a husband, and I swear I did nothing wrong. Of course, the child I was with was the child of her and her husband.
Are you sure?
It's true. Stop being suspicious. Taking care of my colleagues is one of my jobs, you know?
I don't think it's your job to take care of her personal life.
In our company, we like to help each other out. You don't work here. You wouldn't understand.
So you're not cheating on me?
Oh, I'm not cheating on you. That's what I've been saying all along. You're persistent.
Can you swear you're not lying?
I'm gonna get mad if you don't shut up.
How dare you say that? Susan is in your neighborhood right now. She sent me a picture of you holding hands with some girl from work.
What? My mother?
At first, she believed you. She thought I was hanging around in nightclubs, but she wanted to see the truth for herself. I was right about everything. She was sorry for being suspicious of me. She apologized and said she wanted to make up for this. But you? I'm going to be mad? Give me a break.
You can't just...
In your company, we like to help each other out. Helping each other means you hold hands with other employees when having families? I'll ask the company.
Please, don't do that. I'm going to lose my reputation in the company, aren't I? If your husband's reputation is ruined, you'd be in trouble too. If my salary goes down, our standard of living goes down too.
You are such a jerk.
Huh? What are you talking about? You can't live on your own.
Are you crazy? I work from home.
What? I didn't know that.
I told you exactly what I'm doing. Ever since I decided to have a baby, I studied and became a certified financial planner. I wanted a career, and I heard you could work from home.
A financial planner? You?
Don't you know how hard I was studying? Didn't I also tell you that I was thinking about getting the qualification?
Well, I think you said something about that.
And I told you I was going to work from home. You said, yeah. You're just trying to make a little extra money, right? Well, that's fine, but make sure you do house chores. And then you ended the conversation and went away. You didn't let me finish. I thought from that moment on that you might be cheating on me. I was considering divorce. I didn't have to hire a professional to find out about your affair. I should rather thank your sister and Susan.
It wasn't supposed to be like this.
By the way, I'm making more money than you right now.
Huh? That's a lie.
I even put more money into our bank account than you do. Didn't you notice? And who is that girl? If you won't talk, I'll call the company and see what's going on.
Don't do that. I'm sorry. I'll tell you exactly what happened. Please don't do that. It's true that she's my colleague, but I lied about her being married. I've been seeing her for about 2 years, but I didn't know until recently that she had our child. This is true, believe me.
Huh? Who's going to believe anything you say?
It's true. She said if she told me that she was pregnant with my kid, I'd ask her to abort it. After she had the baby, she just recently asked me to recognize it because it's mine. I didn't know what to do. I was just seeing her after work, but believe me, I love you. I won't see her again. Please don't give up on me.
You're such a jerk.
What?
Then what would you do with the child? Are you saying it's okay to abandon that child?
I'll pay her child support. I'll pay it out of my salary. Then you won't be in trouble. You work as a financial planner. We can manage.
Give me a break. You're relying on my income. You're getting me in trouble. If you really care about me and our child, you should have told me about the affair when you found out about the kid, right?
Well...
You thought you could hide it from me for the rest of your life? No, right? I can't trust a liar like you. I'm getting a divorce.
Oh no. Straight to divorce? That's terrible. Just give me a chance.
Huh? Who is terrible? You've been betraying me for 2 years. I was pregnant 2 years ago. While I was dealing with morning sickness to have a baby with you, you were having fun with a girl from your company? That's absolutely unforgivable.
Oh no.
I'm leaving. Of course I'll take our kid with me.
Wait a minute. What am I supposed to do, left alone in this big house?
Who cares? I'm so glad we took out a loan just in your name. Go ahead and marry her. I'll ask my lawyer to take care of the rest. Don't contact me again. Bye.
Janet, wait a minute. I can't live without you. Janet, please call me or text me. Don't ignore me. We'll never ever divorce.
Susan, I'm sorry for calling you at this time of night. Thank you so much for sending me the pictures earlier. He was having an affair with that woman. And the baby he was with was their child. That is the truth.
He is such a jerk. I don't know how to apologize to you.
No, it's not something that you have to apologize. Besides, I've known about this affair for a long time.
What? Is that so?
Yes. He said he was working overtime and coming home late frequently. And he didn't seem to be interested in what I was saying.
Just like when my ex-husband cheated on me.
Huh?
He cheated on me just like Bob cheated on you. In my case, he left me and my son.
I see.
So I didn't want him to be sad. I tried my best raising him, but maybe I spoiled him too much. As a result, he did the same thing as my ex whom I hate more than anyone else. I can't believe it.
I am divorcing him.
Yes, it's my son's fault, of course.
I'm sure you won't be happy to hear this, but I'm grateful to you.
What?
You believed me and caught him having an affair. I have made up my mind to live with my child alone.
I'll cut ties with Bob too.
What?
He knows his father was unfaithful and betrayed me, and that I've always hated him for that. To do the same thing as his father, that's such a betrayal. I will never forgive him. I will disown him, so please, will you let me see my grandchild once in a while?
I understand. She likes you. I'd like you to see her too. I've always wanted to be closer to you. Meet her any time, not just once in a while.
Janet, I said something awful to you. Thank you so much. From now on, I'll be a good grandma, and I want to get along with you too. I'll even help you with your divorce.
Thank you so much.
Janet, they sent me a content-certified letter, but I said I would never divorce you. I'm going to throw this stuff away.
I told you not to contact me anymore, didn't I? And it's no use throwing it away. I'll have my lawyer send it to you again. From a very good lawyer whom your mother also hired.
What?
Your father cheated on her, and he left you and your mom, didn't he?
Yes, of course I know that. I was already in high school then. I'll never forgive that guy for betraying my mom and me.
I had no idea you were this stupid. I'm right about divorcing you.
Huh? What do you mean by stupid?
You're doing the same thing as your father that you say you'll never forgive.
I admit I cheated on you, but I'm saying I want to get back together. I'm not like him.
When you cheat on your wife, you're just as bad as him, especially to your mom. From the looks of it, you don't even realize that she's trying to break off with you.
Huh? You must be kidding.
If you think I'm kidding, why don't you try contacting her? I don't think you'll get through to her, though.
You're right. I tried to contact her a while ago, but I couldn't get a hold of her. I thought her cell phone was turned off. If that's the case, I'm going to go see her. We're family. It's not easy to cut ties.
She said she doesn't want to see you anymore.
There's no way you can even talk to my mom about this kind of stuff.
Actually, we've become so close because of this.
Huh?
I'm very grateful to her for believing me and helping me this time. Yes, she was cold to me at times, but she really cared about her grandchild, and she wants to continue to see her grandchild, and she wants to stay close to me from now on too. I'm so happy because I always wanted to be close to her. You know my parents live far away, right? So I rarely get to see them. I thought it would be nice if we could get along. The 3 generations of grandchildren, parents, and grandparents. So we decided to live close to each other.
Huh? You and my mother?
Yes. Your sister is going away for her husband's job transfer, right? So I thought it would be good to live close to her. Even though I'm working from home, I'm pretty busy at my job right now. She said she would take care of her grandchild during the day, which would be really nice. So even if you go to her house, she won't be there. If you keep complaining about the divorce, I'll charge you extra alimony and child support.
Oh no, my company knows about my affair. I can't walk with my head held high. They're whispering about it at work, and I could get demoted and transferred. And you are charging extra? Give me some slack.
Then you'd better just accept the divorce. The fact that you cheated on me is 100% your fault. Please atone for your sins. Susan is taking care of her grandkid for you. Forget about us and remarry or do whatever you want with the person you cheated on with. I'm blocking you now. Goodbye.
Janet, wait. Janet!
Thanks to the lawyer who knew Susan, I was able to get a divorce and get the alimony and child support I wanted. She loves her grandchild and is really good to me. That helps me concentrate on my work. I am glad that I decided to live close by. I will treat her the same way I would treat my own mother. As for Bob, he felt uncomfortable working at his company. He resigned voluntarily. He got married to the woman whom he had an affair with. He is unemployed and has to pay child support, so his new wife is cold to him, and she says he is worthless. A mutual acquaintance of ours who happened to meet my ex-husband told me that he has aged and looked like a different person.
Honey, I'm heading home now. Can we have steak for dinner tonight?
Steak? Why all of a sudden?
Is there a problem with that? I'm exhausted from work and really want some hearty meat.
I see. But I'm sorry. I've already prepared dinner. We're having salmon steak tonight.
What? Ugh, salmon again? I'm so tired of it. I really want red meat.
I want it too, but I got the salmon at half price at the supermarket today.
Ugh, come on. I'm out working hard every day to make money. You need to prepare more filling meals or I'll lose the motivation to work.
I know you do, but I work too, you know. Besides, we need to save money.
Ugh, seriously? That again? We can live normally without being so stingy.
Yeah, if we didn't have any debt.
Oh.
You've had debt since we got married, and you couldn't pay it off alone. So now, I'm helping out, remember?
That's true. But the debt will be paid off soon, right? Can't we splurge a little then?
It hasn't paid off yet, and we haven't been able to save anything while repaying it. Even after the debt is gone, we'll still need to save.
So, you're saying I have to keep eating crappy meals?
You don't have to be so mean. I'm doing my best to cook with a limited budget.
It doesn't matter how hard you try if the food still tastes bad.
Eric, what's gotten into you? You've never complained about my cooking before.
I've always been unhappy. I've just been holding it in. I really want to eat meat every day. But all you make is boring, healthy food. How long have you been a housewife anyway?
But we have to save money. Plus, a diet centered on fish and vegetables is healthier.
Come on, I'm still in my 30s with lots of energy. I'm not some health freak trying to be fit. And there are plenty of people who serve meat while saving money, you know. Not only that, but with an appealing men's menu too. Your cooking is so plain, it kills my appetite.
You seem to know a lot about this.
That's because there are housewives who can do it. Ugh, you're slow and never improve.
Then why don't you cook?
Huh? What nonsense are you saying?
We both work so you can cook too. Our budget is $400 a month. With rising prices, do you know how hard it is to make 3 meals a day with that? We're saving money because of your debt.
You knew I had it when we got married.
But you said it was a student loan. Actually, it was that and gambling debt. And gambling debt was bigger. You gambled so much you couldn't pay the bills. If you hate saving money, you should have quit playing cards.
Shut up. I've stopped it now, haven't I? You wouldn't understand. But once you lose, you want to win it back. Do you really think you can just shift the blame onto me? I never asked you to repay my debt.
What?
You wanted to save for a child, so you offered to help me. I didn't ask you to do it.
That's true, but...
Then stop whining about it. I've been holding back all this time. I didn't want you to lose it and stop paying off the debt. But being with you is stressful for me.
Stressful?
Don't talk to me like I'm an idiot. I'm tired of you belittling me. I'm going to get back to you.
I've never belittled you. I thought we were working hard together to pay off the debt. And even though we both work, I've been doing most of the housework. I know you're not good at it.
You're the one doing it on your own. If you don't like it, don't do it.
It doesn't work like that. Who would make the meals? If we buy ready-made food or eat out, we'll go over budget.
You see, you're cooking because you want to. It's got nothing to do with me. Anyway, make steak for dinner tonight.
I can't just change the menu suddenly. I'll make it tomorrow, so please, have salmon tonight.
Ugh, whatever. I'm eating out tonight then.
Eating out?
I'm using the money I earned, so there's no problem.
Ugh.
I'm going to have a 1-pound steak. You can eat your salmon alone.
Honey, what's going on? I just came home from work and most of your stuff is gone. Did you suddenly get sent on a long business trip or something?
Oh, just to confirm, today's the day the debt is paid off, right?
Yeah, it's been deducted from the account today. Why?
Woohoo! It's over between us.
What do you mean?
Just what I said. We're getting a divorce.
Is it because I finished paying off your debt?
Exactly. I wanted to divorce you a long time ago. I held off until the debt was paid. Oh God, this feels so good. Now, my stressful life with you is finally over.
So that's why your stuff is gone.
Yup. I'm not coming back to that house. Once the divorce is finalized, we're officially done.
Listen, Eric. Can you reconsider the divorce?
Why?
I might have been on edge, trying to pay off the debt quickly. I wanted to have kids and was worried about my age. But now the debt is paid, we can let loose a little. I'll make your favorite foods. Can't we try again?
There's no way we're getting back together. I'm going to marry Amy.
Amy? My sister?
That's right. Your sister.
Wait a minute. You've been seeing her?
I only got close to her recently. When I met your family for the first time, I thought she was hot, but couldn't get her contact info. But the other day, she suddenly emailed me. She says she finally broke up with her boyfriend and wanted to go out with me.
Boyfriend? She had a boyfriend?
Why not? She's so hot, unlike you. She's an actress, you know?
Huh? An actress?
Yeah. You're her sister, so you should know, right? Well, she's not super famous yet. But she's so gorgeous that she'll probably hit it big someday. But her ex-boyfriend is a real problem. He told her to pay up if she wanted to break up. Poor Amy got involved with a weird guy.
Wait. Don't tell me you gave her money.
Of course. Who else would protect her? That guy threatened to spread her private photos if she didn't pay. It's a small price to pay to cut ties with him. Plus, she says she'll marry me.
While I'd been paying off your debt, you were giving money to her? Even though we were already tight on money? And now you want a divorce because you're marrying her? This is messed up.
Since I first saw her, I've always thought she was out of my league. But now she says she'll marry me. If I can be with her, money doesn't matter.
Unbelievable.
Anyway, I'm divorcing you to marry Amy. I don't need you as an ATM anymore. Thanks for everything up till now.
I'm going to contact her.
Wait. You're not going to try and stop her from marrying me, are you? Don't meddle. Don't ruin your sister's happiness.
Don't worry. I'm just going to confirm something.
Thanks for agreeing to the divorce, Lori. I'm glad you're such an understanding woman. I thought you'd put up more of a fight since you wanted kids with me. I can marry Amy soon.
I'm glad we're divorcing too. Clinging to a man like you is foolish.
Come on, no need to act tough. You probably don't want to be without me and are crying alone right now, aren't you?
Not a single tear, actually.
Whatever. I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'm going to marry an actress and show her off to everyone.
You might want to reconsider that.
For her sake, maybe I shouldn't. But I want to brag about her. Thanks to you paying off my debt, my life is great. Now I get to marry your beautiful sister and be done with you.
I don't have a sister.
What? What are you talking about? Are you so shocked that I left you that you've lost your mind? You have a hot sister named Amy.
Technically, I do have a sister named Amy, but she's not an actress.
Huh? What do you mean?
My sister Amy is married and has 2 kids.
No way. Married? A mom?
Her husband is a CEO of an IT company and they live in a big house.
What?
I thought it was impossible when you said you were with Amy. She's still in love with her husband, and she'd never cheat.
Oh, wait. What's going on? I can't make sense of this.
Who says she was an actress? Her?
Yeah, she says so.
How did you first get in contact with her? Do you still have the initial messages?
It started with an email and then moved to texts. She contacted me saying, "I'm your sister, it's been a while." So I replied, "Hey Amy, long time no see."
So you gave her name first.
Now that you mention it, I did.
And then?
She said she was working as an actress. I was surprised since she was an office worker when I first met her. But I thought it wasn't strange for someone as beautiful as her to become an actress.
Didn't that seem odd to you?
Wait a minute. Am I being scammed?
Do you think there's another explanation?
But she said she would marry me. So I transferred money to her. All $5,000 I won with blackjack.
You said you quit gambling, but that was a lie, huh? And you hid the winnings from me.
I saved it for emergencies. Dang it. I saved that $5,000 bit by bit, and now it's taken.
Not taken. You transferred it yourself.
I can't believe this. What should I do?
You didn't realize it was a scam email? Most people would notice, you know. I can't believe someone close to me got scammed.
She said she was an actress and that her ex was threatening to release her private photos. I wanted to protect her.
Scammers play on your feelings. They know how to manipulate romantic emotions.
What the hell? I thought it was amazing that I'd marry a beautiful actress.
And by the way, Amy is a stay-at-home mom and is expecting her 3rd child soon.
Oh God.
When she said she was an actress, didn't you try to look her up? If she was a real actress, you'd find her photos online.
I did search, but nothing came up. I asked her if she'd been on TV. She said she was still just starting out and had only had minor roles.
Even if she was only playing minor roles, in this day and age, you'd find something about her online, right?
I didn't have any doubts because she was your family.
I see. Maybe you should talk to the police?
Wait a minute. How am I supposed to live now? I've been staying at a business hotel, but I can't afford it anymore. I was planning to live with her. If this was a scam, then there's no house.
Obviously not.
I'm coming back home.
What home?
Your home, of course.
Don't be ridiculous. We're divorcing. And since I'm the one paying the rent, there's no way I'm letting you in.
Oh, come on. Let me come home. Let's call off the divorce. You didn't really want it anyway, did you? I wanted to marry Amy, but since it was a scam, that's not happening. Let's get back together and live happily again.
Get back together? No way. What are you even saying? Sure, it was a scam, but your intentions were serious, right? You're planning to marry my sister. Ugh, that's disgusting. And now you want me to let you in? Go back to your parents or rent an apartment and live alone.
Honey, please. Just until my next payday. My parents live too far away. I can't afford an apartment on my own. You know I don't have any money.
Then pay back the loan I covered for you in one lump sum, and I'll let you in.
Come on.
This is your debt. I sacrificed what I wanted to help you pay it off. And you called me an ATM and insulted me. Do you really think I'd forgive you so easily?
I get that. But you offered to cover my debt in the first place.
And as soon as I paid it off, you threw divorce papers at me, only to fall for a scam. I don't want to see or hear from a stupid, worthless guy like you ever again. Never contact me.
Lori, I need your help. Lori, please pick up the phone.
I told you not to contact me again.
I'm in serious trouble. I need your help.
What?
I got fired from my job.
Oh.
You wouldn't let me come back, so I was staying with a friend. But he kicked me out because I couldn't contribute to living expenses. I didn't want to be homeless, so I borrowed $1,000 from the company safe to pay for a hotel.
Borrowed? You mean...
I know. But I only meant to borrow it for a short time. I thought I could turn that into a double by winning at cards.
Gambling? Again? You never learn, do you?
I lost the money, the company found out, and I got fired. They took my salary and severance pay. You're the only one who can help me, Lori. We had some good times, didn't we? Even though we were poor and struggled, we had fun together. I promised to work hard, and now I don't have any more debt.
No, thank you.
Don't be shy. You want kids, right? But finding someone new will take time. Getting back together with me is the quickest way. You're already 33. If you wait too long, you'll end up alone and childless.
I'm not worried about that.
Really?
I'm seeing someone now.
No way.
He's a high school classmate. We ran into each other by chance. He asked me out, and when I told him I was going through a divorce, he said he just did too. We enjoy each other's company, so we're dating with marriage in mind.
You've got to be kidding.
His family runs a hospital, and he's going to take over someday. I knew he was aiming for medical school back in high school, but I had no idea he was from such a wealthy family.
So you're just a gold digger.
Just so you know, I'm not marrying him because he's a doctor. I'm attracted to his personality. Unlike someone who treated his wife like an ATM.
Shut up, you cheating woman.
Excuse me? Cheating?
You still have me, don't you?
What are you talking about? We've filed for a divorce, right? It's none of your business.
That may be, but I still love you.
Then you shouldn't have pushed for the divorce. I even asked you to reconsider. But you said you were going to marry my sister and left.
That's true, but...
All right, it's enough. I'm going to block you now.
Wait, why?
I don't want you bothering me anymore. I'm moving on with my life. Goodbye.
Wait, I'm sorry for everything I've done. I'll make it up to you. Please, give me another chance. I need you, Lori. Please.
Eric showed up at my old apartment, but I had already moved out. He was shouting my name loudly enough that a neighbor called the police, and he was taken away. Now, he's surviving on day labor jobs, though I've heard rumors that he's still gambling. Whatever happens to him, I couldn't care less. As for me, I married the guy I was dating, and shortly after our wedding, I found out I was pregnant. Now, I'm peacefully living with my husband, eagerly awaiting the birth of our baby.
Hey, why are you here? You weren't invited. Susan, I'm his daughter.
I'm supposed to attend my father's funeral. No, I don't care if you're his daughter. You don't visit your parents' house at all. You never come home for New Year's holidays, Thanksgiving, or any other long vacations. Are you really his daughter? It's true that my father and I were estranged. It's true that I hardly ever visit my parents. We live far away from each other, but I'm still his daughter. And it's not that I don't visit because it's too much trouble. It is true that I didn't intend to visit. My father didn't seem to like me very much. I thought he wouldn't be happy if I came home, so I made it a point to see my mother outside the house. That's why I didn't go to my parents' house. Still, I had opportunities to see my father at weddings and funerals of relatives, and of course we talked. So it's not like I didn't see him at all. Don't just keep quibbling! I just told you the facts. That's what I call quibbling. Just on an occasion like this, you're saying you're his daughter and you're sitting there at the wake? You're being so imprudent. Well, even though things hadn't been going so well with my father lately, but it's true that he's taken care of me. So please let me at least attend his wake and funeral. I don't mean to stay very long. No, I won't let you. Why should you tell me that much? I think I have the right to attend as his daughter. You're just saying that. You really don't care about the wake and funeral, do you? Huh? How can I not care? I know what you want. What do you mean? I just want to see it through to the end with him. That's what I want. If you think I'm going to back down if you say so, you're mistaken. I won't be fooled. Oh, you think I don't know, but I know what you're up to. What you really want is your father's inheritance. Huh? What are you talking about? There's a wake being held today to remember my father. Talking about his inheritance at a time like this, don't you feel sorry for him? You talk the talk, but you don't actually mean that. You're a middle school graduate, aren't you? Yes, but what does that have to do with anything now? It has a lot to do with it. You are a middle school graduate. You probably don't work for a decent company, right? That means you're in financial trouble. You hadn't come home for a long time. The fact that you're suddenly coming home for a wake is obviously for his inheritance. Susan, you're going too far. Stop making fun of me just because I'm a middle school graduate. It's not that I'm in need of money. I'm not even thinking of receiving his inheritance. What? You're kidding. You are his daughter, so you should be entitled to his inheritance. It's a lie to say that you don't think about receiving it. I don't care what you think, but could you please stop bugging me? What? I'm bugging you? The wake isn't over yet. Even though my brother is taking care of it, I want to help him too. I don't have much time to text you. Huh? Don't get cocky. You're already here today, but I won't allow you to attend the funeral tomorrow. Even if you don't approve, I'll still attend tomorrow. What are you saying? I said no. If I don't attend, my brother and relatives will be surprised and look for me. Then go home right after the funeral tomorrow, okay? Okay, that's what I was going to do. Now if you'll excuse me. I can't believe you really tried to attend the funeral. How dare you? I'm glad I brought water just in case. You're soaking wet. I love it. Susan, why did you do this? You suddenly poured a huge bucket of water on me and said you have no inheritance? I don't need his inheritance. I told you clearly yesterday. I can't believe it. You're a middle school graduate. What kind of idiot would say that? Of course it's a lie. Susan, please stop it. It doesn't matter if I'm a middle school graduate now. I told you it does. It's obvious to me that you're a middle school graduate and you're after his inheritance. Don't attend his funeral if you're a poor person looking for your inheritance. There's no money to give you. Okay, cool. Huh? I'm sorry, I've been overseas for so long. Huh? You've been overseas? That can't be true. Don't make that up. I'm just telling you the truth. You are against me attending my father's funeral, right? Of course. I will never allow you to sit with the relatives. Your father won't be happy to see you soaking wet and dirty. So get the hell out of here. If you insist, I will leave. You'll regret what you did to me. Huh? Give me a break. What can you do to me? I'll never regret this. See ya.
Janet, where are you now?
Oh, Bob. Sorry you had to call me so many times. I came back to the hotel and lay down to watch TV. I fell asleep before I knew it. What's going on?
You came all the way back from overseas for Dad's funeral. I'm so sorry. After the funeral started, I noticed you weren't there. I thought it was strange, but I asked my wife who was standing next to me. She told me that just before the funeral started, you suddenly collapsed, and they called the ambulance. I was told that you had been very sick since yesterday. I totally believed her. After the cremation was over, I took a break and was about to ask my wife about you. But before that, my relative came to me and asked me if I didn't know anything about it. I asked him what he was talking about. He said, "I can't believe that your wife poured a bucket of water on you." Not only that, she said, "Your father won't be happy to see you soaking wet, and you are not qualified to sit in the family section." I'm so sorry.
It's not your fault. No worries.
But I was at the funeral.
You were busy taking care of the funeral. I'm grateful to you for that. But if she is always like that, I'm more worried about you.
Not that she's always like that, but I can't forgive her for this. Why did she pour water on you?
Oh yes, there's something she said that's been bothering me.
What?
She made fun of me being a middle school graduate and that I'm poor. She says, "You're just after your father's inheritance, aren't you?"
Huh? You're not after his inheritance.
Yeah, I denied it many times, but she wouldn't listen to me at all. I thought I should tell you just in case. I am not eligible for his inheritance in the first place. I tried to tell her that too, but she wouldn't listen to me at all. In the end, she just poured water on me.
I'm really sorry.
It's not something you should apologize for. I'm going to stay at a hotel today. I've come all the way back to the US, so I'm going to relax from now and go back tomorrow.
Then how about going for dinner together? I'll treat you as an apology.
Don't worry. You've got relatives over and Susan being excited. I'm sorry you have to deal with that, but...
Don't worry about it. I'm sorry about what happened.
No problem. See you later. Oh yeah, I'll be back here for his memorial service. I expect an assignment in the US around that time.
Well, that's great. Maybe we can have dinner then. I have something I want you to hear.
Yeah, okay.
I'll call you when the date gets closer.
You really haven't learned your lesson, have you? You got kicked out of the funeral and now you're back here? You've got some nerve. What on earth are you doing here? You know why I'm here, don't you? I'm here for the memorial service. See? I was right after all. Huh? You knew that after the memorial service, we would discuss the inheritance today. You came here for the inheritance, didn't you? Again? Give me a break. Don't worry. I will go back as soon as the memorial service is over. I have an appointment with a client in the US. Huh? An American client? I started my own business and am now living in the UK. What? That's a lie? There's no way a junior high school graduate can do that. I don't think you should outright deny it just because I'm a middle school graduate. With judgment like that, you won't have anyone around you. Shut up! Don't lecture me. So you really don't want your inheritance? Well, I don't have the right to inherit anything, do I? What? Is that so? You heard that my brother and I are not related by blood, right? Yes, I know that, but I am my mother's stepchild, and my brother is my father's stepchild. When they got married, we were both already adults. We weren't adopted. This means that since my father and I are not related by blood, I have no inheritance rights. Oh no! Then what am I for? That's my line. Just as I cannot inherit this time, if my mother dies, my brother can't inherit. I didn't know that you're the president of this company and that you're living in the UK. Well, that's understandable. We met for the first time at my father's funeral. I didn't expect to get water splashed on me by someone I've known for 2 days. I really didn't know anything. Well, since you don't know, I'll tell you. Thankfully, my company is doing well, and I didn't really mean to tell you this, but I make almost 10 times as much as my brother, so money is not a problem for me. So please don't ever say again that I'm after his inheritance or any such nonsense. To tell you the truth, I feel offended. 10 times as much? I'm sorry for all the rude things I said. The memorial service is about to start, if you'll excuse me. Janet, please, answer the phone. Where are you now? Is it you again? What is it this time? I'm on the train right now, so I can't answer your call. Where's the train headed? I need you to come over here right now. He got me wrong, and I want you to clear up any misunderstandings. You're selfish as always. I'm on my way to the airport right now. I don't have time as I take a 7 o'clock flight to UK today. Please, can you please move it to tomorrow? This is serious. There's no way I can do that. I have a lot of work to do over there. I've got people waiting for me, so I can't. I'm not following you. What are you talking about? You know what I'm talking about. My husband is divorcing me. Oh, well, you deserve it, don't you? My brother was shocked to hear that you doused me with water and told me that I was after his inheritance. I knew it was you who said something. What are you going to do about it? I just had dinner with my brother yesterday. He asked me how it happened and I told him the truth. And I like my brother. I couldn't stand the thought of him being deceived by someone like you. What do you mean by deceiving him? In fact, my brother didn't know about who you really are. So it was like he was being deceived, wasn't it? I'm getting divorced over something that small? If you think that way, I think you deserve a divorce. Wouldn't you be offended if I suddenly threw water on your parents or siblings and swore? It's the same thing. But a divorce is just too much. Susan, I know you think he doesn't know. That's not the only reason my brother wants a divorce. What? You're cheating on him. And the guy you're having an affair with is good looking, 10 years younger than you. How did you know? My brother happened to see you two together walking arm in arm. He said that he had asked for an investigation into the affair. You are cheating and the guy is not even working. They even found out that you support him financially. That's absurd. That's why you are obsessed with our father's inheritance. You are desperate to pay off the debt for your boyfriend. No, that's not true. You can't cover it up. There's plenty of evidence. My brother hired a lawyer. He said he would demand compensation and the money you spent. Oh no! Does that mean I'm getting a divorce after all? Yes. At first, he was willing to forgive the affair if you promised not to do it again. Just when he was going to talk to you about it, my father passed away. Not only did you cheat on him, but he also behaved unbelievably towards me, his own family member. He said he was fed up with you. His own family member? You guys aren't related by blood, right? So what? Is blood connection that important? We consider ourselves a family, even if we are not blood related. I don't want you to say anything about it. If he is divorcing me, I'll get his inheritance before that. That's impossible. What? Even my husband said I won't get my share of the inheritance. What the hell does that mean? I think it's because you are not legally allowed to get your spouse's parents' inheritance. Huh? Is that so? Yes, so please give up. I mean, you're getting divorced because of your affair, and yet you try to get his inheritance? What nerve? I despise you as a human being. Huh? Why do I have to hear such things? I don't have any money, so there's nothing else I can do. I'm just telling you the truth. Besides, you've been terrible to me. I deserve to say that. Well, I'll be getting to the airport soon, so if you'll excuse me. I'm sure I won't see you again. Take care. Bye. Oh no! What am I supposed to do? I didn't expect him to find out about my affair. If you make 10 times as much as him, then lend me some money. Please. Now that we've got to know each other, you can help me. Hey, are you listening to me? Please, help me. I blocked Susan's contacts. I then introduced my brother to a lawyer I know in the US. He divorced her. He was able to claim alimony and the money that had been spent as she wished. At first, Susan seemed to be complaining, but she realized that the lawyer was good, and she signed the papers in tears. The house they were living in was rental, so they canceled the lease. My brother quickly moved out. She had no money, so she tried to ask her boyfriend for help, but he simply left her because he was just fooling around and she had no money. I don't know how she's doing now, but I'm sure that she is living in extreme poverty because of debts and payments. I enjoy my job very much. I am now in a relationship with a British man whom I met through my work. He says he wants to grow my business with me in the future. We will probably have a wedding in the UK in the near future. I plan to invite my brother and mother, whom I love very much, to the wedding.
Taylor, we need to talk. I heard you threw away all the baby clothes I gave you. Is it true? Why did you do that? I can't believe you. You know that I barely made ends these days, right? You should be thankful for my gift.
I'm sorry, Elaine. Did you hear this from George?
Yes. You can't just throw away things that people gave you.
I know. I'm really sorry, Elaine, but there were a lot of stains and holes in it. Honestly, it wasn't wearable.
Oh, shut up. Babies grow up quickly. Even if you buy expensive clothes, the baby won't be able to wear them soon, you know?
I agree with you, but I'm also concerned about hygiene, you know? I'm not comfortable making my baby wear that kind of clothes. I hope you understand.
Oh, God. What you're saying is very rude.
I didn't want to throw it away either. Where did you get that clothes? You didn't buy it from the store, right?
I did. I bought it from a thrift shop.
I knew it.
What do you mean by I knew it? Do you have a problem with that? It was $10 for 5 pieces of clothing. Such a steal deal, don't you think?
Wow. Yeah, it's cheap. But you know, we already have a bunch of clothes.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I thought George told you about it.
He didn't say anything. How many clothes did you buy? I'm pretty sure it cost more than the clothes that I got for you, right? Ugh, stop wasting money, Taylor.
Yes. I don't intend to waste my money. But that doesn't mean I want to spend too much on something my child is going to wear. I think the one I bought cost around $20. It's not that expensive at all.
What? That's too much. Stop wasting my son's money.
You think? I believe it's normal to spend that much on baby clothes. I also used my salary to buy the clothes. Can you stop accusing me of wasting money?
Ugh, stop talking back to me. Why can't you listen to me?
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to explain my side.
You know what? You are a mother now. You need to think wisely in every situation.
Yes, I will keep that in mind.
Are you saving money?
Yes, of course I am.
Then, that's good. Do you know that raising a child will cost an average of $240,000? You should have at least $10,000 saved up by now.
Oh, yeah, I heard that it costs that much. I think it will go even higher since the economic situation is getting worse every year.
So, how prepared are you?
What do you mean?
You're so slow. I'm asking you how much savings you have.
I don't know why I have to tell you that.
Why not? Do you think I'm planning to steal your savings or something?
What? No, I'm not thinking that way.
All right, then you don't have to tell me the exact amount. But do you have at least $10,000 saved up?
I guess.
That's good. I thought you didn't know how to save up money, but that's quite impressive.
Well, now you know how much savings we have. You don't have to worry about our financial situation, Elaine.
Okay. But I won't forgive you if you waste money.
Yes, I will be careful.
Good. So, what's your birth plan? Have you considered the home birth that I suggested to you so many times?
Oh, yeah, about that. I told you we already decided to give birth in the hospital as we planned.
No. That's a bad idea. I had a midwife come to my house to deliver my son, and I'm glad I did.
I appreciate your advice, Elaine. But I want to give birth in the hospital. I understand that you gave birth safely at the house before. But for me, all I feel is anxiety. I prefer giving birth in a hospital, with all the doctors, nurses, and medical equipment.
What are you worried about? At home, I'll be there, and George too, to support you. It's more relaxing than a hospital. Please reconsider, Taylor. I know you will thank me later.
Hi, I'm Taylor. I'm 7 months pregnant, and I'm getting more and more excited to meet my little one. Recently, my mother-in-law Elaine keeps asking me to consider giving birth at home instead of at the hospital. I understand that she believes it's a good option because she has experience giving birth at home. But every pregnancy is different. I prefer being in the hospital to be prepared for anything. I'm honestly having a hard time with Elaine. It feels like an invasion of privacy when she asks how much money we've saved, even though she's my mother-in-law. I've never told my parents how much money we've saved since we got married. I appreciate her concern and advice, but sometimes it's just too much. I've really tried to get along with Elaine. I've made an effort to visit their house regularly with George, and I've also invited her over for dinner several times. But after her husband died in a car accident, she changed. She became even more attached to George than before. I understand that it's hard to go through the loss of a loved one. But even though we suggested therapy, she won't listen. Instead, she keeps pushing her own ideas about what our family should be like, and it's becoming increasingly stressful. It's just too much for me. I explained how I feel to my husband, but he doesn't understand. He just told me that I should be grateful that she's advising us. It's frustrating because he always takes her side. With each passing day, I find myself getting more and more stressed. Last week, when I suggested to my husband that we go shopping for baby clothes together, he brushed it off and told me I should do it alone. Honestly, I'm worried about raising a child with him. But at this point, I don't think I can change anything. For now, my priority is avoiding stress as much as possible and ensuring the birth of a healthy child. Oh my God! George!
Hey, what's wrong?
I'm having contraction.
Oh, really? Are you heading to hospital now?
Oh, I wish I was heading to the hospital now. Your mother came to our house with a midwife. I tried to go to the hospital, but they wouldn't let me leave the house to give birth here.
Is that so? If the midwife is there, there's nothing to worry about.
What do you mean?
You know, Mom has been recommending a home birth for a long time. I told you that you should trust my mom, but you were being so stubborn, wanting to give birth in the hospital. I just don't understand why you wouldn't listen to someone who has experience of giving birth. Well, now you don't have a choice but to give birth in the house.
Are you serious?
What do you mean? If you listen to my mom, you'll never go wrong.
Why do you always take your mom's side? The midwife is a crazy woman.
What do you mean, crazy?
Normally, wouldn't the midwife bring all sorts of things for the birth? She came to the house with no tools or anything. I don't think she's really a midwife.
Oh, come on, stop overthinking. Just trust my mom.
I can't. It's really weird. Now they're telling me that the home birth costs $10,000.
What? That much?
Yeah, it's really weird. I don't know what's going on. If you give birth at home, it should cost less than giving birth at the hospital. Something seems off.
Is it? I think it's normal.
What? No way it's normal.
Maybe she's some famous midwife or something. I wouldn't mind spending the money if it means having a safer birth.
Come on. I know that you trust your mother, but this whole situation is weird. I'm begging them to take me to the hospital, but they've locked me in the house. Does any of this seem normal to you?
What's your point? My mom is doing this for your own sake.
Please, George, why can't you take my side just for once? I told you before that your mother asked about our savings, right? I thought it was weird, but I answered roughly how much we have saved. Looking back now, I think she was planning this all along. After your father passed away, she decided to take over your father's company, right? And in the end, the company went bankrupt quickly. I think your mother has been in financial trouble since then.
What the hell? You're out of your mind. I'm telling you, it's not her fault that the company went bankrupt. Even if my dad were still running the company, it could have gone bankrupt no matter what. You know what? You're just pissing me off.
George, why can't you believe me? Just come home and take me to the hospital, please.
Why do I have to take you to the hospital? You've got my mom and the midwife. That's all you need. Well, good luck with the baby. I have to go back to work.
Hey, George! Are you kidding me?
Hey, I just got home. Why aren't you home? I thought you were giving birth at home.
George, how could you stay at the office this late knowing that your wife was giving birth? You never texted me to ask how I was doing or about our baby. Don't you care about me? Don't you care if the baby was delivered safely?
Ugh, Jesus Christ. I've been busting my butt to put food on the table. And now you're upset? Plus, I just wanted to enjoy my last day before becoming a dad, you know? What's your problem?
I don't know what to say. But I know I made the right decision.
What decision?
Just so you know, I gave birth safely at the hospital. I'm in the hospital now.
What? In the hospital? Why? I thought Mom and the midwife came to the house. Well, I'm glad the baby was born safely.
I'll raise the child on my own, so let's get a divorce.
What? Divorce? Do you want a divorce right after giving birth? Are you crazy?
Oh, I'm crazy? I think you and your mother are crazy.
What?
Look at this photo.
What the hell is this? Police?
Yes, I called the police earlier and your mother and midwife were arrested.
You called the police on them?
Yes. They tied me up with a rope so I couldn't leave the house. I was really in pain and I felt my baby was in dangerous condition. I begged them to take me to the hospital, but they refused and locked me in the house. I asked you to come back home and take me to the hospital, but you didn't give a damn about me or the baby. So I had no choice but to call the police. Police arrived at the house immediately, and your mom and the midwife got arrested on the spot.
What? They were just trying to help you give birth in the house.
Oh, I don't think so. They asked me to pay the birth cost up front. Just as I told you, they asked me to pay $10,000. When I told them I couldn't pay that much, they started ransacking the house. Your mother started screaming that there's no way I don't have $10,000. I think your mother has been planning this for a long time.
I can't believe it. Please tell me you're lying.
No, I'm not lying. Just think about it. Why would she ask how much savings we have? Did you know that your mother has debt?
What?
Your mom used to spend a lot because your father was the company president, right? Now that the company is bankrupt and lost its source of income, but she couldn't stop spending extravagantly, so she went into debt.
That's not true. She has Dad's inheritance and pension. Besides, I give her $200 allowance every month.
That means she's spending more than that.
Seriously? That is crazy.
You know what's crazy?
What?
The person who came to our house wasn't a midwife or anything. She's a friend of your mother. She promised to pay her money in exchange for her help with a crime.
Oh, God.
Do you know what's more crazier? You seem to think that the company has been learning since your father was running it. But your mom lied to you.
What?
Your father's company was always good in business. And yet your mom, who was helping him with accounting, she embezzled the profits little by little so that no one would ever know.
My mom did what?
When your father found out, he made sure that your mom had nothing to do with the company. But unfortunately, after your father passed away, she took over the company. And of course, the company went bankrupt. Also, most of the employees resigned from the company because they didn't want to work for your mom. Well, that's all I heard from the police. It seems like she told her whole life story during the questioning.
I can't believe she lied to me.
Anyway, I have something more important to discuss with you.
What? What's more important than this?
It's about our divorce.
I don't want to. Please, don't leave me. Please. I can't live without you, Taylor. You just gave birth. That kid needs a father.
How can you say such a thing? A father like you? No, I don't want to raise my child with a scum like you. You never cared about me or my child. I'm better off without you.
No, that's not true. Please. I'm sorry, Taylor.
Oh, really? Then why didn't you come home sooner? I'm not going to change my mind. I'll have my lawyer contact you about the divorce and the child support.
Oh, come on. I'm sorry.
Goodbye, George. I wish you all the best.
Taylor, wait. Please, forgive me. Please. Taylor.
I left the rest to my lawyer, and the divorce was successfully finalized. George also agreed to pay child support every month. For a few months, George tried to reconcile with me through my parents. He sent me letters, but I have not read the letters, of course. According to my parents, George became mentally ill after the divorce with me. He started missing more and more days of work, and when he did show up, his performance was poor. He was warned by his boss many times, but his situation didn't change. In the end, George was transferred to a regional office. On the other hand, Elaine got a criminal record after that incident. She got fired from her job, and her landlord kicked her out for not paying rent. With nowhere else to turn, Elaine decided to rely on George. Despite all the terrible things Elaine had done, George accepted her mother, and they started living together. George started doing therapy with Elaine's mother to work through their issues. I heard therapy is going well for both of them. It's been helping them understand each other better. With therapy and support, George started doing better in his job. Meanwhile, I'm taking care of our child with the help of my parents. I know it's hard to be a single mother, but I'm determined to provide for my child, no matter how tough it gets. I hope George and Elaine will overcome their challenges and find their way forward. I wish them both the best of luck.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.